There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged. They cannot stand losing to each other. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Mathias Cunha! Zubimendi. Who do you think this turns on, Jim? Well, Pete has a shot! Rice. And it's Zubimendi. It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Mathias Cunha. Not the most accurate pass. Rice. Incapuyi. Diallo does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Mathias Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Big chance! It's bounced back off the post. Arsenal have it back and can go again. And he's had a hit! Cunha. Timber. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That'll be a throw. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
He's in a great position here. It's a threatening ball. And they can counter here. Martinez. Shaw. And that's a dangerous ball. Now it's Ahmad. Matt goes for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And we have our very first corner. That's a little off target. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's tried one! Oh, that is outstanding! That is a gem! An absolute gem! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pass somewhat off target. Good running, strong and purposeful. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Timber. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and of course...
Mathias Cunha, and a chance! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Eze. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played out to the right. Knocks it out wide. Played in by Diallo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rice. And Nkapie. And wide. It's out for a goal kick. Shaw. And it's Casemiro. Tries to play it through. And it's Shaw. Oh, that's fabulous. Matheus Cunha. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Threads one in. Timber. Madueke. Rice. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Trossard. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madueke plays it short. Trossard puts a cross in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Matheus Cunha.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Eze. Now Subimendi. Timber. And Madueke. Casemiro. And it's Casemiro. Defending of the desperate variety. Couldn't squeeze it through. Mosquera. That is ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Matheus Cunha, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Timber. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Madueke. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's been cut out, well played. Menu. Ahmad. Diogo Dalot receives it in a wide position. There's the shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Mosquera. Now it's Matheus Cunha.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Maguire with a definite foul there. Chips it through. Now it's Trossard. He is through here. Eze. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just...
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's gone for goal! Smashing save, really good save that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Rice goes short. He's got away. Well, what's he giving here? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Cleared away. Bruno Fernandes. Rice. Driving forward. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gabriel. And Nkapie. Trossard. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Ahmad. That is good alertness. Diogo Dalot. Can he get on the end of this? And he's worked it through. Oh, what a climb! Oh, extraordinary.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Rice. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's well spotted. Eze. Out to the right. Matheus Cunha under intense pressure.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Rice. That's Eze. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, look at the space here. Now, what about this cross?
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Now it's Ahmad. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Oh, taken with style. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Bruno Fernandes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great chance! No, that's just wide.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Eze. And that has put paid to that. Martinez. That has not gone well. Gabriel. Nkapie. And it's Rice. Now Subimendi. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Shaw with the foul. He's found the way. Shot a goal! It's in! So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Arsenal playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Mosquera. And it's Timber. Subimendi. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Subimendi. Looking for options for movement. Chance! Off the post! Now, how often do you see that?
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Diogo Dalot. And it's Menu. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. Here comes the cross. Oh, well played. Madueke. That's Eze. Pass somewhat off target. Madueke. Shaw going full steam ahead down the left flank. Now, can they get him away? Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
Substitution.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that looks a decent ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's having a go. Magnificent from Matheus Cunha. A finish of true class. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
How many? Just how many? Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Manchester United are having a ball here. Played out towards the right wing. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, super find. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Real chance! He's kicked it out, just.
Substitutions taking place.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Matheus Cunha! Sticks it away! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he's intervened well there. Zubimendi. Out to the left it goes.
There will be 5 minutes.
Oh, that's fabulous. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Nice looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And back to the goalkeeper. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Rice. And it's Zubimendi. Looking to play him in. He's on it. Can he get away? Madueke. Aimed beyond the defence. Mosquera promptly onto that, and that is that. Madueke. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Matías Cunha, very much the hero in this game. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped.
And we
Takes me back.
now with a quick request for support.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.